here?
Good afternoon, judge and ladies and gentlemen of the jury. I stand before you to speak of case 1829. My name is Gertrude, and I am the Queen of Denmark. I am here to persuade you of my entrance into heaven. This is my testimony. What qualities do you have to possess to arrive at the pearly gates? What actions in your life must you commit to be granted paradise? The theories of who will go to nirvana are endless. With the many religions in Denmark, Catholic, Protestant, Lutheran, what really are the guidelines for who gets to go to heaven or who goes to hell? For example, Hamlet would not kill Claudius while he was praying to God because he believes Claudius will go to paradise, while Hamlet wanted him to go to a place of suffering and punishment. Hamlet speaks of this way to Claudius in Acts 3, scene 3, fit and seasoned for his passage. I believe that it's not about the men you have slept with or the amount of drinks you have taken back. It's more about the kindful deeds you have done and the generous, loving characteristics you possess. So therefore, to go to heaven, you must get right with God. I possess qualities of generous compassion and affection. I don't have any sins. I am a truthful queen and a passionate mother. I wish to be sent to heaven. Oh, a mother-son bond so strong can ignite life in any form of nature. But in Hamlet's and I case, our bond was not sparking any light. I was always a good mother. I continued to support Hamlet day in and day out, but he would not forgive me for my actions. It is unfortunate that I did not know the full situation of Hamlet. I only wanted to help him get better mentally. I am genuinely concerned for Hamlet and would do anything to help him. I know my relationship with Claudius and my quick recovery from Hamlet's father's death is wrong by moral standards, but it was for the betterment of the kingdom. The faster I was prepared for the next king, the better off Denmark's status would be. Also, I wanted to keep our family's name in the royalty so my dear Hamlet may take it one day. In order to maintain my royal status in society and keep my son as a potential king, I had to marry quickly in order to keep someone else from entering our royal family and challenging for the throne. If Denmark was overcome with revolt and bloodshed after King Hamlet died, then no one would be positive as to who shall replace him. I married Claudius simply to ensure a good fortune for Hamlet, a good future for Hamlet. I have always loved and supported Hamlet, and I will continue to do so. I am not an adulteress. I was just adapting to the circumstances of my husband's death for the good of the kingdom. Hamlet will never forgive me, but I still love him. In the second act, I was so worried about Hamlet that I agreed with King Claudius to send Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. This act of kindness shows my support for him. I showed how much I believed in my son during Ophelia's burial. While surrounded with others, I said, I hope thou shalt have been my husband's wife. I wanted to protect Hamlet when he grappled with Laertes. I asked him to stop and for someone to hold him back, saying that he may be in a fit of madness now, but that will alleviate soon. Also, I showed how I believed in Hamlet in the last scene. When Hamlet hit Laertes a second time, Laertes protested that it was a mere touch. Claudius assured me that Hamlet will win, and I agreed with him. In Act 5, I was so kind to Hamlet, I took his wine, wiped his brow, and offered him a drink, which he refused. I then toasted Hamlet. In Act 5, Scene 2, I wiped Hamlet's brow one more time. I am loyal, giving, and caring for Hamlet. Oh, my dear Hamlet. I am always trying to please people. People have to remember that throughout my lifetime, I've never had my opinions expressed. Most of the time, my family and friends are telling me how to behave. I'm always being told what to say in certain situations. There's evidence by a line spoken by Polonius in Act 3. He tells me how to parent properly regarding Hamlet. Tell him his pranks have been too broad to hear with, and that your grace has screened and stood between much heat and him. Here I have evidence of various fingerprints and these blood samples that suggest that I was never involved with any of the murders. I have evidence that suggests my acts of kindness. Here's the cloth that I wiped Hamlet's brow with. So I am prepared to die, since death can come at any moment. But let's hope this death will bring us an afterlife of bliss and harmony.